Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all doing very well, looking after yourselves. And it is now time for the very first hashtag Stay at Home Community Day featuring Abra. And before I make myself ill, I want to say the Elite TM is now available in the shop in a very, very lovely expensive box, courtesy of Niantic. Teaches all Community Day legacy moves, which is cool. Crikey, I might have to stop. Thank you to all the new subscribers who joined. Very much appreciate it, all the support. It's very good. Wow, this is really not conducive. Jesus Christ. Abra is now available, or will be available in like 5 minutes for the next 6 hours. 6-hour Community Day, which is very cool. And if you didn't see, Europe is having a rerun of Marl Battle Day tomorrow, Sunday, which is nice. I think we only get 7 sets of battles this time, but it is across the entire day, so you've got the entire day to do your 7 sets of battles if you're in Europe. One thing I would say, Niantic, is a bit unfair, considering majority of the rest of the world had exactly the same issue. Everywhere had problems, it wasn't just Europe. Europe got a bad dose of it. So a couple of things: triple catch Stardust for today's Community Day, which is very important. So I've got a stack to clear. I've saved my first catch of the day, I've got my Battle League rewards to claim, so I'm stacked up for Stardust gains, and obviously want to hunt for Shiny Abra. Undizzied myself. I think you're getting actually Abra through Go Snapshot as well, so potential Shiny Abra on the overworld map through Go Snapshot. Best of luck for today, everybody. That I think could be a bit of a death trap. I think it was worth it for an intro. Obviously rocking the meme shirt for today's Shiny Luck because it worked very well on the Liverpool Safari Zone day. We have 1 minute to go until Abra Community Day kicks off. I think today your buddy is bringing you a massive amount of Pokeballs. Well, not 6 is okay. This is, oh, it's gone 11 o'clock, right? It is time for some Shiny Abra checks. We will check the Shiny Abras. There we go, we have them. Oof, that is not a shiny. Over in level 1. Ugh, is that shiny? Shiny Abra is very, very difficult to tell. It's like slightly more pale. I also did get the Investigating Illusions special research. I don't think that's shiny. No, we need to put a star piece on immediatement. We can get our battle rewards, claim the rank rewards, get the bonus dust. I think this counts. Right, Investigating Illusions. Let's see what it is requiring us to do. Power up Pokemon 10 times, I can do that. Catch 10 Abra and make 5 nice throws, and then it does reward you with an Abra, apparently. Let's do the research breakthrough. Not a shiny Illumise, that is fine. Or I should probably catch that Smeargle actually, because this has been sat on the map now for 57 minutes. Right, this is the first shiny check essentially. 7,500 dust, 20 Pokeballs. I prefer Ultra Balls. Not a shiny Alolan Executor, but that's fine. This is Stardust. Do not really care what else. Next thing to do is to, I've stacked up. So this is the freaking, what event was this with Marl or Azumarill in the quest? I have no idea, but I'm going to quickly go through. I've got Eevee. Was this the Easter event? I feel like it's the Easter event. Okay, we have just got through that entire stack. Go away, Team Rocket. Nobody likes you. Oh, Golden Raz. For the first time ever, I'm happy to see that. We've got this sorted. Right. Just going to quickly check, see if we got any Hundos in there. No Hundos. Wow. Nearly 50 Pokemon in the stack. Nice. It contains event Pokemon. I do not care. Incense. Remember, Incense is lasting. By the time you watch this, you see the timer actually says 3 hours. It is accurate. We're just going to catch these Abras because Stardust gains and all of that jazz. Quick catching is key. And incidentally, I was totally wrong about its place in the Go Battle League system. Apparently, it's going to be very good. Meh. It's going to be very good in Ultra League. Ignore what I said 2 or 3 videos ago. I was totally wrong about that. That's not a shiny Abra off Incense. That's the level 1. Cool, we'll catch it. PvP stats for Ultra League is 0, 14, 15. Be on the lookout for those stats. Those stats are going to be good. And my Incense has brought me in a freaking Zigzagoon. It's Community Day. Incense should be bringing nothing but Abra. Oh my god, and this Zigzagoon's being a right yeah, you can see the shiny luck for the last couple of days. Just Feebas, Feebas, Feebas. Not going so well so far. I mean, admittedly, we've only checked about 10. This is the thing where, I mean, even I have a brilliant situation where I'm between two Pokestops. I'm sitting on a nest that's usually got very good spawns. And I'm not getting very much, although you see there 450 dust per catch. I think this might actually be 30-second intervals actually, so 30-second intervals for catches for incense, brilliant, love that. Those don't last 3 hours, which I think is a bit of a foolish mistake. We can claim that and get that valuable golden raz. That's lovely. Not a shiny off incense, that's what you're looking for. Ah, interesting. So they have removed the 1 breakout and flee rate for Abra. That is interesting. Yes, I think we can reach and put some lures down. Let's do that. Why not? We have the lures available. Is that shiny? Yes! That is shiny. So you can see, you could barely tell the difference between this and the normal Abra. This is like slightly paler. Moving. Don't move like that. Come on. So I need to save the golden razes for shinies that are like above 800 CP. But that has gone down. That is shiny Abra number 1. Only took, well, realistically only took about 6 minutes to get it. But there we go. And it's 2-star. It's alright. I don't want the... Come on, let me access that Abra. Not a back-to-back. See, I've now kind of got my eye in. I know what Abra now looks like. Remember, Abra originally was leaked last year at Chicago Go Fest by mistake. Yeah, there we go, hit a grate. This Abra is being a bit of a prat. And incense. Nah, I might have to hop on the hoverboard for a bit and see if we can get any shinies that way. But this realistically is a catch everything kind of day. Triple catch dust. You cannot miss out on that. Sentret, why? Starly, piss off. Ooh. No. I'm not expecting the kind of absolute insane spawn shiny rates that I had for the previous community day, which was now 2 months ago. Rhyhorn community day I got 28, and that was my best ever community day. I did better on Rhyhorn community day than I did on the 2nd day of the December community weekend. Oomph. This is very good though. This is exactly like the Liverpool Safari Zone. Right, while we catch this, I'm going to put forward a question. Somebody in a couple of videos ago in the comments said should do a shiny collection video, which would be a very cool idea. I've had a few other video ideas for while in lockdown, and I'm thinking a couple of things. So obviously the shiny collection video would be pretty good. I do have now like 920 shinies to go through, so shiny collection video would be an interesting one to do. Another one I wanted to do is a series called Before This Channel, where I list maybe a top 5 or top 10 moments in playing this game that have happened to me before actually having the YouTube channel going. Obviously certain shinies have their own certain stories, and 100%ers have their own stories, so yeah, there are certain community days, certain events that happened before which I'd like to go through and explain by talking about a certain type of Pokemon or something like that. So yeah, like a top couple of moments before I did this YouTube channel. What would you think about that? And then I guess the Go Battle Elite Gauntlet Challenge is another possibility. Only a few minutes later, and this is Abra number 2, shiny, which is very nice. I can evolve at least one of them now. I can barely tell really. It is a bit weird, the incense. It's sort of bringing in a mixture of Weather Boost and Abra, which isn't right, Niantic, come on. It is quite high level. I want to see. It's not right for PvP. It's a long way off for PvP. Damn. And not a back-to-back. Alright, it is now nearly the end of the very first hour, and we are up to the grand total of 5 shinies now, one of which I got while I was sat on the lavatory. The other I was actually making a cup of coffee, and the other one was only a few minutes ago. So we've got 5 shinies now, which is brilliant considering I haven't moved at all. However, apparently somebody is in Walpole Park and they have 12 at this point, so I think Walpole Park might be the best place to go to. Obviously keeping the distance, so I might suit up and head outside beyond the safety of the garden. Starpiece is dead. There is a lovely new glitch where it doesn't actually come off the screen. Anyway, I wanted to update and say I've actually been outside. Oh my god, I actually left the house. And I've been walking around Walpole and Lammas now for the last 2 or so hours, and I'm now up to 21 shinies. But that's actually on the smaller scale of things. Some people have 28, 30. So here are some of the highlights. It's been a bit, you know, on and off. I had like an hour of nothing and then loads of shinies. Did actually find one with PvP stats, amazingly, a shiny stat PvP. It's not quite the ultimate 0, 14, 15, but it's pretty damn close, of 1, 11, 14. So I'll probably be evolving that one to end up with a shiny Alakazam for PvP. On top of all of the shinies, 100%er spawned in Walpole Park, and I think it was level 27 or something. Fantastic, because that's another 100%er. Already had one waiting to evolve, so I'm going to definitely evolve that. And I'm now up to like 4,000 Abra candy. So it's been a very, very productive sesh. Now it's time for food, continue catching at the dinner table, and then basically have a little roundup and see what happens, because apparently there's only an hour-long window to evolve, reported from Australia. So definitely got to get some evolves in. Anyway, I'll be back on camera very soon. I literally just turned off the camera and we get 22. That is shiny number 22. Ooh. I'm sure that's even better PvP stats. Just minus the 1 attack. What's going on? I got the PvP stat again. Sweet. Just as I start the screen recording, we get, I think that is shiny 23 or 4 of today, which I'm not complaining about, but I had more shiny Rhyhorn in half the time 2 months ago. And it's supposed to be an affluent play from home kind of day, and I'm going to say all my shinies pretty much came when I left the house. So Niantic mean well in their attitude, but their actual game play mechanics encourage you to go to large clusters inside of parks where a lot of people are. This has happened too many times, where Incense brings you a random Pokemon, either a weather boosted thing, something from the event that shouldn't be in the spawns for this 6-hour window, really, or something completely random, just like that Natu. Totally unexpected and random. And the lures, why is Spearow a thing? Why is Plusle lured in? It's not as effective as a community day, Niantic, and that is purely down to your servers and your spawn algorithm, because I don't know what it is, but it's happened a couple of times before where it just doesn't actually generate the community day Pokemon properly. There are loads of Abra about, but the lures don't seem to be bringing it in too much. I can't hit... How am I supposed to hit that? No shiny. Anyway, this is a mad dash. Sat down at home to try and get any last minute shinies. Now I will say my 23, 24 shinies pales into insignificance with some of the people's luck today. Francesco, I think, has hit 41 shinies and he's been out majority of the day. So that's what I mean, is that Niantic, your spawn algorithm, you can tell people to stay at home, but the most effective way to play is to go to parks and big clusters such as shopping centres and car parks and things like that. It is a bit broken as a system, I would definitely say. I've completely drained my Great Ball storage. It's gone. Everything Great Balls has gone, and Ultra Balls have been doing okay because of the quests and stuff, which is very nice, and the Buddy. Niantic, the Buddy thing with the Pokeballs being brought, 50 Pokeballs being brought every 30 minutes is fantastic. That was a really, really good call, because I don't know how many Abra I've caught today. It must be... I started on 1600 candy. I've claimed 3,000 candy almost. which puts into perspective, I've caught 1,000 Abra today. It's been a pretty good community day. As community days go, I did actually go outside, so that's something. However, it does need to be changed in a sense that maybe the spawns are different. It's exactly the same problem as Spotlight Hour suffers from. Spotlight Hour has the issue where Spotlight Hour boosts each cluster by a certain percentage. So if you'll buy a cluster of 4 Pokemon, you're probably going to see 6. But if you're sat on a cluster that usually has 20 spawns, you're going to have like 35. Ooh, we've got 3 checks. Don't you dare run away from me, mate. The spawn adjustment isn't equal, and that is evident in this, in a sense that like I actually have pretty good cluster, but it's not actually been that good for community day in reality. Cacnea off incense once again. Why? Ooh, nothing off the incense in the last minute. Damn. I think we're going to be stuck at 23 or whatever it is. If it ticks over just as things spawn in, that'll be it's ticked over. That is it. It is gone. Community day has gone. Oh. That's annoying. You saw that. And now it's broken. It's broken my game. Give me a minute. We might only have an hour for evolving, which frankly is not a problem, because how long does it realistically take to evolve a couple of these Pokemon? I've said it multiple times, people have said it multiple times, this is not a raid meta Pokemon community day move at all. This is very much a PvP focused move. We have these 2 shinies. 2 shiny. So we'll send this dude over. It's going to be quite low CP, but that's not the problem because we can always pour dust into it. Shiny Kadabra suffers from the same problem as Abra does. You can't really tell. It's like a moustached squirrel raccoon thing. And this is where the shiny gets a massive upgrade. Boomf. We will use 100 candy. We got to 4,500 candy, so we got just about probably 950 Abra catches in today. I did leave quite a few of them because when I was drifting around, but hey ho. Boomf. There is previously a shiny only accessible if you were at Chicago Go Fest last year for 30 minutes, and it has counter, it has Shadow Ball. It is a very cool shiny. Alakazam does have a pretty interesting move pool, must be said. Here is that Hundo, that lovely level 27 Hundo that popped in while we were in Walpole. We did run across the park to go and get it. Sending it over to Alakazam with a legacy move, because I already have a pretty much maxed out Alakazam from, God, 2018. Counters very good in PvP, it's very good in the raid meta, it's just Alakazam, there it is just too glassy to be used effectively. And it does serve... Ooh, yes, nice. Where's it gonna go? Hey, under. Oh my god, learns Fire Punch. Okay, that's just totally changed my mind on something. This might be... I was gonna say this with Shadow Ball, counter and Shadow Ball and stuff would be pretty cool in Master League, but imagine if you had this in Master League and you had counter, Shadow Ball, Fire Punch. Counter charges up energy and deals super effective damage against Dialga, and Fire Punch 3-bar, well 2-bar in PvP I believe, 2-bar charge move that takes no time to be fully charged. That is a Dialga killer in disguise. Alright, I have decided, because actually with the official PoGoMiloUK account, I can't swap the names between it and my main account because of only being able to change your name once. The amount of dust today was insane. Got about 400,000 of the stuff, and that was partly due to listening to the trainer club. Saved up some Go Battle League rank rewards, and the research breakthrough coincides very nicely for me with the Saturday community day, so I saved up the dust for that, and always get the dust from that special research. So, and the dust from the quest, constantly running a star piece, so very, very good. Anyway, we're going to hit confirm on this trade. Not a lucky. It's not quite the 10-10-10, but hey ho. The lures, the incense, everything has gone. Shiny in the decks for the PoGoMiloUK account. Brilliant stuff. This beauty, that if you want to see the raid hour in which I got this, I think that was actually the final public raid hour potentially. I can't remember if there was one for Cabalion, it might have been cancelled. Anyway, we are going to second move. We've got 400,000 dust today, so we claimed more dust today than we will need to sort this bad boy out. We don't want Hyper Beam on it, but we will sort that out in a bit. You want Lock On, Focus Blast, Flash Cannon. And watch this. Boom. 2447, and it is... Ooh! Bam! All the way up. 26 extra HP. Maxed out, 13 spare candy, don't need it, but the key thing is this is almost at best buddies. Almost best buddies, so when Ultra League comes around solo on its own again, I'm having this dude as my buddy for my battle squad. I'm happy. That's my first maxed Reggie. Brilliant. It has put us back down to 5.8 mil. Unfortunately, that Alakazam. You'll see that I actually have one from, Jesus, this is 2017, this one. That was a total, geez, I forgot about that. That was a totally wild catch back then. Got that in Western Supermare. I didn't expect it to be a 100%er. And then this one, I got loads. This one, I got confused by the name. 200 candy, 178,000 dust, pushes it over 3,000. Celebrating Community Day. It's good that Community Day has come back after an absence of 2 months, so I'm very pleased. We got the 100%er. Let me know how your Community Day from home went. Did you manage to get a decent number of shinies? I'm hoping you did over the course of 6 hours. The incense was great. The special research is always a nice touch. £1, why not? I personally really enjoyed it. Really fun day. Always love to burn some dust at the end of it. So, now that all 3 leagues are open, feel free to send me a battle challenge in whatever league you feel like, and I'll try and include it in the next couple of videos. We'll see how that goes. Something I haven't actually managed to mention in the last couple of videos is if you are in need of gifts, if you're in need of items, post your friend code in the comments with your trainer name, say that you need gifts, and I can try and ordain to send gifts to you every single day. I've got a couple of accounts, so you might get a few friend requests from various places, but I will let you know if it is me. And everybody in the comments, if you can supply people with gifts and items, do so. I know today was quite lucrative in the sense that you got 50 Pokeballs from your buddy every 30 minutes, but that's only going to last for so long. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you are new, because I know that over 50% of you watching aren't. I can see that from the stats. So do subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all of the videos that I'm posting. I try and post every couple of days. It depends really on how intense the events are and stuff like that. Yes, subscribe. Subscribe and smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you also managed to max an Alakazam, why not? Did you get your Shundo? I know somebody got a Shundo. Somebody got the Shundo at where we got 100%er. Thank you very much for all of the new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you very much all for watching. Take care.